Hello, it is Josh of the 9eyed Monster here, bringing you a Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 gameplay on the map Interchange. I go 40 and 5. Pretty good game. Not bad. I was using ACR with a suppressor. My perks were Sleight of Hand Pro, Quick Drop Assassin Pro, and Stalker Pro, obviously, because that's my favorite fucking perk. So good. Going after that first cap. This map I love to like rush down the sides because that's where you always get kills. This area you have to go right at the beginning of the game because what I noticed in Black Ops and Modern Warfare 3 is that I always do good right in the beginning of the game, and I always tend to die down as the game goes on because I'm a good starting out player. I'm good at rushing the spawns, getting them when they're not ready, but then as the game progresses, it goes down. But I've been noticing that I'm becoming a much better player. So today we're gonna talk about why you need to use a suppressed weapon, what perks you should use, and minimap awareness. So let's begin. This game, I feel, is a if you've played it already, you know that it's a lot different than Black Ops. And one of the reasons why is that people, for some reason, I feel, are much more aware of what's going on in the game. I feel that they tend to know where you are more than in Black Ops. Like in Black Ops, you could get away with not using a silence weapon, but in this you can get away with it, but it's much harder than Black Ops. At least that's what I feel, because in my experience, usually you end up dying when you're not using a suppressed weapon, unless your team's all around you and you're moving as a pack. But usually if you're not using a suppressed weapon, it makes you die a lot more. And I know this is a very obvious tip: suppressed weapon keeps you off the minimap, but some people are just such minimap whores. They know everything. If one guy on their team like runs somewhere else, they're like, oh my god, they're gonna spawn that way, I gotta start running. And trust me, they notice when a red dot flashes on their minimap. They know where you are. And for some reason, when I did not use a suppressor, when I did not use a suppressor, it was fucking insane. Like, people were swarming me left and right, and sometimes I like that. That's why sometimes I don't like to use a suppressor, because I like to get in those close gunfights where people know where you are and you don't know where they are. They have the advantage, but I usually win. I'm just saying. So let's say you have an ACR, but you love the red dot sight, and you do not like iron sights on the ACR. I mean, I've gotten used to iron sights over the time, but some people, they just hate iron sight. What I would do, since the ACR does not have a lot of recoil, I would just do the weapon proficiency, double attachments, and do red dot and silencer, which is a pretty good idea because kick is pretty much useless. But right now, the weapon proficiency I am using is stability, which reduces the sway, because I couldn't find any good use out of any of the other ones. So why not? Because I like iron sights more than red dot, if you can believe that. Alright, so now let's talk about perks. This is usually the perks I run: sleight of hand, quick draw, stalker. Sleight of hand, there's nothing really that good in tier 1, so I run sleight of hand. Whoop! The phone is ringing in my house. Sorry about that, guys. The phone was just ringing, and it was some telemarketer people from Vonage. Alright, so, now, I feel like tier 1 of perks, it does not have that great perks. I mean, recon is good for a team player, but other than that, sleight of hand's the way to go, or scavenger or sleight of hand, either one. But I'm a close quarters combat dude, and look at me just raping with that Reaper. Play on words almost. Not quite. Alright, so tier 1, yep, I either use scavenger. If you're that more back kind of camperish player, you want to use scavenger because they always go for high kill streaks. But if you're a runner and gunner like me, you want to use sleight of hand because you're gonna get in a lot of close confrontations. You might run out of ammo. People might be rushing around the corner, and you need to reload fast. And those are the situations that they make that perk for. Alright, so tier 2, it either comes down to assassin or quick draw, in my opinion. A lot of YouTube commentators say that Hardline Pro is good, and I'm not saying it's bad, but I mean, the assassin and quick draw will probably come more in handy to you. I mean, it's nice to get one more kill from assist, but come on, you don't need like four more kills a game than you do. Wouldn't you rather win gunfights more with quick draw or stay hidden so you could get higher kill streaks? And tier 3, hands down, is Stalker Pro. Stalker is such a good perk. I mean, I use it all the time. I have not even looked at the third tier since my fucking level 21st prestige. Right now I'm a level 71st prestige, but I've not looked at that tier for so long, just because I use Stalker Pro every single game. It delays bouncing betties, makes equipment go off late if you run by it, so I don't have to give. I could give a fuck whether there's a claymore planted at the door, because I'm not gonna die by it, because I have Stalker Pro and it delays claymores and bouncing betties, and that's just freaking epic. And besides that, you really need that, because I think I need it as a running and gunning. I turn corners a lot because I'm just running all the time, and I always need to aim down the sights as I turn corners, so it's a lot better being aimed down the sights already rather than like jumping around the corner and then aiming down the sights as you hit the ground. And I just think that's a lot better of a method than all the other perks in the tier 3. Look, I'm even forgetting the perks in the third tier because of how much I use Stalker and how long it's been since I've looked in the tier 3. I haven't looked at tier 3 in so long. I'm so sorry, tier 3. Alright, but I was gonna talk about minimap awareness, but I'll get to that later. Nah, actually, I'll get to minimap awareness now and save this other topic I was thinking about for another commentary. Alright, so minimap awareness. It is one of the most important tactics aspects of the game. Being able to know where your enemies are by looking at the minimap. What I do is I look where all my... This is a very great tip. What I do... Sorry about that, my sister ran by. Alright, so what I do is I see where all my teammates are on the minimap, and wherever it's like wherever it's more dense with teammates, I usually tend to assume that the other side of where they are is where the other team will be spawning, so I instantly start making my way towards there. So if I notice all my teammates start rushing their spawn and it's like a dense blob of green teammates, then I will just turn around and just start going ham hard as a motherfucker. Yeah, minimap awareness, it's so freaking important. If you don't know how to use your minimap to your advantage, you might as well just be... I can't think of a good analogy. No. Oh god. Who cares? I don't give a fuck. Alright, so this commentary is almost over. Actually, it's over. But, hey guys, please comment, rate, and subscribe. Thanks for watching this 9eyedmonster. Thanks.